What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to start off by unmasking the truck. We're going to remove the paper, plastic uh, from the glass or whatever, and maybe even start assembling the truck back, put the windows back, the door panels, or any parts that I'm going to put back on. Alright guys, check it out. I already installed the weather strips and the windows. So check it out. It just needs a cleaning, or the window has some marks, but I installed the door handle also. This one is pretty good. The one on the other side is broke, so I do recommend getting some new door handles. In here, the door fully installed. And some yep, the weather strip looks pretty good. The other door also, it's already installed over there. Let's go take a look at it. Look at this door handle right here. So yeah, it's broken from here, so I recommend some handles. They're not that expensive. Oh, it's locked. Not that expensive, but the window, like the glass and the weather strip all around installed. Alright guys, check it out. I put the truck outside. Let's see, how do you zoom? We're gonna be working on this one today. And here's one of the pieces that needs some work. You can see that it's broken. They had already attempted to repair this. You can see drill holes and stuff like that. One of the drill holes that was more importantly that they forgot was at the end of the crack, so it could stop it from continuing. And then over here to the outside, they just added just like a very thin layer of body filler, so of course it was gonna crack. Right here, there's this stuff. I don't know what it was. I broke off a piece somewhere over there, and couldn't figure out what it was. But we're gonna fix this with fiberglass. And I have some fiberglass mat. I need to check if I have the resin, but I should have some. I have some brushes. And other than that, we're just gonna sand it and add a little body filler right here. Fix this so we can add some high build primer. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started on that. Alright, now this side is clean, no more body filler. And I drilled out these bigger holes at the end so the crack doesn't continue spreading. So now we get some regular cardboard and we come to this other side. This is the good side. And what we're gonna do is just trace out this this shape of the bed. You're gonna put the cardboard right here, and we're just gonna trace just a good piece like this, the very edge. You see? Okay, so here's that piece that we just cut out from the other side. I just trimmed it just to be a little bit smaller, shorter. I also went ahead and cut out this little hole. This is the one that holds onto the inner fender well. We're gonna stick a pencil through it, just like that. And we're just gonna align just the edge right here. And we're gonna use some tape just to hold it in place. Here's your other piece, cardboard. And on the back side, I just cut some lines just so it could be easier to, contour. Alright guys, that's as much as we need. So check it out. This cardboard is just to create the roundness from the bottom. And then this piece right here, this is just to make this lip right here. And right here to the back, I closed off the gap just by putting this piece of tape, holding it to that side, just pulling it to that side. But it is pretty straight. And this little corner right here is basically all we need just to create this. And we're gonna fiberglass over everything, so we can make everything strong right here so it doesn't crack again. So I'm gonna go ahead and set you guys up in a time lapse again and just start dabbing some fiberglass. Alright guys, so I have my fiberglass roll right here. You don't need this much for something so small like that, but they do sell like little repair kits at any auto parts, O'Reilly's, AutoZone, stuff like that. Even Walmart, they have some fiberglass in strands like this where you can get in a weave. This is what I have right now, and this one works perfectly for right here, so I'm going to use this. But it's always good practice to cut out some pieces into smaller sizes, have them ready, so whenever you have your fiberglass resin already mixed, you're not wasting time just cutting some more. So I already have some pieces right here. I'm going to cut a little bit smaller and we'll start mixing and laying. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for the fiberglass. Right now we have the heat lamps just aimed at them. I have the fans turned on and it still feels a little sticky. You can leave some fingerprints behind, uh, but just a little few more minutes and it should be dry. By that time we should be able to take off this cardboard and we should have our mold ready, the shape and everything. So just a little cleanup with the sandpaper and you should end up with something like this. You know, on this side here's the fiberglass and I had already, shaved it down and sanded it with the 80 grit. So after this it's just a thin glaze of body filler and that'll straighten everything out and ready for high build primer. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and remove these pieces of cardboard, see what comes out. Alright, so we're gonna let this fully dry, but that's our shape. Here's this side. So once it's fully dry, of course, we're gonna trim this, make a little round edge. And then from this side, we're just gonna go ahead and add some body filler. But if there's any high spot, we'll just shave it down with the grinder, sand it down with the 80 grit. But that's how you fix the bed corner. Right now it's all wobbly because the little rod, that one, that goes right here to right here, we're gonna drill out the hole somewhere. But this fiberglass is plenty strong, very strong. So yeah, that's how we fix the fiberglass. Going over here to this other side, after that fiberglass, you just add a coat of body filler, sand it down, 80 grit also, work your way up from 80 grit, 120, 180, and then yeah, time for the high build. Alright guys, so here's the bed, and the high build primer is already dry. I already went ahead and sanded it. I wiped the truck, or the truck bed. Angel came by and he brought the roll pan right here. It's a plastic one, so we installed that one. We sanded it down. I installed the tailgate also, sanded that one down. Over here on this side, the high build primer is already dry and sanded, wiped, so everything is ready to go. I already mixed the paint. Right now I'll go ahead and show you. Let me just show you real quick right here the fiberglass that I installed, and it looks really good, really clean. Even over there the bolts are already installed, so this bed is perfect now. Over here on this side, just sanded it down, so it's ready for paint. The first thing we're gonna spray is the black sealer. In fact, it was the last bit of sealer that I had, but this is the Autobahn AP8066. So this is the 2K primer sealer in black. So this one mixes on a 4-part primer, 1-part activator, and I'm using gravity feed spray gun, so it says 25 to 35 psi. So on my spray gun, which is the Cobalt, and I'll leave a link in the description to that one, I use 35 psi, and the fan all the way open, and the fluid about three and a half turns open. 10-minute flash in between coats. I'm only gonna do one, which is because I already ran out. So it's about 1 cup of paint, 20 ounces give or take, and it says 25 minutes to top coat. So after this one dries in about 25 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and continue with the Destroyer Gray. It's a single stage 2K gloss urethane, so it's a Destroyer Gray. We're gonna spray that one once the sealer dries in 25 minutes. Alright guys, so right here we're at the last stretch of the video. This is where I'm spraying the last coat of the Destroyer Gray. It's a single stage urethane, and I had also mentioned about doing a live video. I just thought I was going to be too busy spraying, and I just didn't want to, like lose my focus and attention from the bed. And I also wanted to give you guys like my undivided attention. So I just decided to finish painting, and here's the finished product. There's the bed, and everything came out really well. The paint sprays out really nice, also has really nice gloss to it, and these are the results right here. Everything's looking really nice. I'll be sure to do another live once I have at least the bed sitting on the cab. So for now, that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.